Fresh and Fit, guys. I just got off of an amazing exclusive call for the top 100 teams in the West region for all of Team Beachbody. And I haven't even announced this to you guys yet, but we are number 177 in the entire company. And we are fast encroaching on 250,000 coaches in all of Team Beachbody. And our team is number 177. That's incredible. And it's my goal this year for us to end 2015 as a top 50 team. Now, why is that? That is not for selfish reasons for myself. Because in order for us to be a top 50 team, I have to help you hit Success Club. And I have to bring on new coaches to this opportunity and help change their lives through health and financial opportunity. I have to do that for you. For new people out there who have yet to join our team. It's not just about me selling challenge packs. It's about me helping you go out and help more people. It's about me sharing this business opportunity and this family that we have with other people out there who need it. And you guys are a part of that vision. When you hit Success Club, when you pull in new coaches to our team, when you're running Rockstar Challenge groups, you are pushing our team into the top 50 place in this company, because when you help create volume, I earn elite points, and the more elite points I earn as the leader of this team, the higher our team ranks in the entire network. Now, what does that do for you? First and foremost, you grow your business and you reach your goals personally. Secondly, it allows us bragging rights to the world about how amazing our team is, as if we didn't already know. But when we can put numbers on that and share that with the world, we are in the top 50 in a company that has probably upwards of 300,000 coaches by that point. That allows us to have more credibility as we invite people to join us as coaches, as we invite people to join our challenge groups. And you deserve to have that ace in your back pocket to pull out when somebody's on the fence between joining our team, believing in this opportunity, and saying no. That's the ace that you can pull out. That's a card you can play when people are giving you excuses about why they don't want to do the free upgrade with their challenge pack. That's the biggest duh out there. It saves them money. It allows them to get into our team and get extra support and accountability. That is your ace. And I am casting this vision over our team that, why not us? Yes, we've been facing tons of obstacles lately. We have had heartache and trauma and grief and turmoil and, depression issues and illness and sickness and setbacks. But I firmly believe, like I told you in the video yesterday, that we have been set back in order to be set up for greatness, for purpose, to get fired up and kick this stuff that's in our way out of the way. Why not us? Why not you? Why not you? Why not you shred your mortgage and pay off all your debt? Why not you feel better about yourself when you look in the mirror every day, knowing that you matter to somebody, that you are creating change in somebody else's life that allows them to look in the mirror and feel better too? Why not be a part of that ripple effect? You can do this. So I am challenging you guys to get rid of excuses. Okay? Just get rid of them. Stop saying that because you work, or because you're in school, or because you have kids, or because you have a husband, or because you don't have a husband, or because your spouse isn't supportive, or because they're all up in your business about it, or because everybody you talk to says no, or because you don't have that many friends on Facebook, blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry. But, I started this business with less than 200 friends on Facebook, and I've had an unsupportive spouse, and I have 4 kids, and I've done this while I was working and while I wasn't working. Any excuse that you have, I've had it too. So truly, if I can sit here as a 4-star diamond qualifying coach, about to be 5-star diamond qualifying, if I can sit here from that level and look back on the last 4 years of me struggling through this and failing forward, if I can do this, there is not an excuse in the world that can hold you back. There's nothing. Guys, I'm not tooting my own horn here, but I have no upline. I have nobody giving me shout outs when I hit Success Club. I have nobody telling me, way to go, Miranda, your team just hit over 700 coaches. Nice job. I have nobody recognizing me in a post when I rank advance, unless it's one of my dear precious leaders on my team that's under me that takes notice and says, you know what? I know what's going on with her, and I'm gonna give her a pat on the back with that, which I deeply appreciate. But I don't have anybody doing team calls for me. I don't have anybody training me. There's no Coach Basics boot camp or Push to Diamond group that I get to be in as a participant. I have nothing. Nothing. And that's why I'm so passionate about providing an environment for you in this team where you have training and you have recognition and you have support and you have resources. You have a team website that you can go to. You have trainings galore. You have team calls. You've got culture and support, accountability, and help. People you can turn to when you have to leave your husband and go to a safe house to protect your babies, and you can post about that and get support. And all the other prayer concerns and joys that you guys have been sharing, Joe and Hannah with back surgeries. I mean, you guys, what we have in this team is not normal. It's not normal. And I want all of you to understand that value and invite people to join us and engage in the resources and stop making excuses for why you aren't successful, for why you aren't hitting Success Club, for why your business isn't growing, for why you're being inconsistent. It's all a crock of crap, honestly. And I'm only saying this because I love you and because I've had to say it to myself. Because I've been doing it for 2 weeks now. I have been bummed out. I let a lot of external things and people and anxiety and depression completely knock me down. And I was making excuses. I deserve to take this week off from my business because I don't feel good and I've been working really hard. It's a crock of crap. I was lying to myself. You know what made me feel better? Getting back to work, doing my power hour, checking in on you guys in my Coach Online office. That's what brought me out of this slump. Talking to John Hayes, who is a selfless mentor to me. He gets no benefit from helping me, and yet he called me to lift me up. And I want to pay that forward to you and lift you up. I want to share with you a couple of things that Carl just shared on this call that I was on. But first, I want to let you know the other coaches that were on this call. Perhaps you've heard some of these names, and I want you to know that little old Team Fresh and Fit, found in deep East Texas where nobody knows nothing, is ranked among these people. Okay, listen to these names: Dara Distel, Danielle Natoni, Bonnie Engel, Alexa Campbell, Amy Silverman, Stephanie Davies, Megan Tucker, Andrea Crowder, Nikki Elcher, Natalie Tuman, Brandy Botts, Carly Del Carlo, Leticia Dominguez, Stephanie Chico, Anita Myron, Micah Folsom, Lori Stewart, Melissa McAllister, and on and on and on. It blows my freaking mind. We are in the company of people who are millionaires, who have paid off their mortgages, who are debt-free, who have helped multiple people hit diamond rank and change their own lives. We are that team, guys. We are that team. We are that team. Some things that Carl talked about this morning that I want to share with you really helped me to think about getting back to the basics of our business, okay? And how to do this, how to do it. Number one, you have to show proof that success is possible, both in your fitness and in your business. You need to share that you're part of a team that's in the top 100 in the West region of Team Beachbody, and that's number 177 in the entire company and quickly climbing. You need to share that with people. You need to share that your coach has casted vision over you to be in the top 50 and that you're excited about that. You need to share your results from the 3-day refresh, from the 21-day fix, from Insanity Max 30, from the Ultimate Reset, from whatever program you're doing, from drinking Shakeology for 3 days and having digestive results that are blessing your life. I mean, share whatever result you have. If your result is more positive thinking just by being in our team page and getting access to amazing people, that is a result. Okay? You have to show proof that it is possible to succeed with our challenge groups and with our team. You have to show proof of that, and you got to show it every day. You have to show it in your own positivity, in your body, in your skin, in your hair, in your outlook on life, in your physical fitness, in the health benefits that you reap from drinking Shakeology every day, from the financial success that you're having. Even if you made $30 last month and it allowed you to go get a pedicure, share that. You've got to show that success is possible, and you have to be the proof that what we do works. You know it does, but nobody else is going to know it if you don't tell them. Go tell them. Number 2, you have to retain people long enough for them to get results themselves. You are the sticking point, not the program or the product. It's you as the coach. You are the sticking point for people to get results. That's why the 3-day refresh or the Kickstart challenge packs are so powerful, because when you start off with the 3-day refresh, in 3 days time, you have a success story in your challenger or in your new coach. They have a result fast, and they're going to stick with you because they believe that what you're doing for them in their life is trustworthy and valuable and credible and dependable. That's why the 21-day fix is such a great program to start with as well, because the results are so incredibly fast and they can do it. So you've got to retain people long enough for them to get results, and you have to help them with mixing their Shakeology. You have to help them through your challenge groups with accountability and staying on point. Number 3, you need to recognize people for their success. Recognize new coaches on your team. Recognize people in your challenge groups for what they are doing. Recognize other people from our team that maybe aren't even your coaches. Recognize them and give them props. Give them accountability. A little pat on the back feels amazing from time to time. If you notice somebody else doing something incredible, let the social media world know, or send them a card. Send them a gift, or meet them for lunch and tell them what they mean to you and how proud you are of them. Recognize people. Here's a few other ways that you can help people be rewarded for their success. You can encourage them to enter the Beachbody Challenge, where they can earn money from Beachbody for their results. You can encourage them to get their free t-shirt for finishing their program. You can also encourage them to become a coach as a reward for their own results, so that they can pay it forward to the people in their lives and then earn an income doing so. It's a reward and a prize to get added to our team page. And you can use that to honor people who've had success. Natural leaders who are in your challenge groups that are helping you lead, reward them by inviting them to join our team. You know, I want you to ask yourself this question. What keeps you up at night? What do you wake up with on your heart first thing in the morning? Are you worried about your weight? Are you worried about the lack of energy that you have to play with your children? Are you concerned about how to pay the bills? Are you concerned about your kids' financial future for college, cars, braces, weddings? Are you concerned about your own identity as a person? Are you concerned that maybe you're slipping through the cracks somehow? Does it keep you up at night worrying about your marriage or other key relationships in your life? Does it keep you up at night realizing that life is incredibly short and time is precious and it's slipping by? And you're afraid that maybe you're doing too many mundane things that don't matter, and not enough things that make a difference in your own life and the people around you? Does it keep you up at night wondering if you're honoring the life that God gave you? Or are you wasting it? I want you to think about these things because that's where your power comes from. That's where your power comes from to persevere through whatever struggles or excuses you are dealing with. Do you know what Carl Daikeler said? He said that he doesn't go to bed at night thinking, how can I make another $1 billion with Beachbody? It doesn't even cross his mind. What keeps him up at night and wakes him up in the morning is asking himself, how can I help people in this country who are dying from obesity and obesity-related diseases to finally get healthy and have the support that they need to be confident and to live out all of their days with strength and energy and health. That makes me cry. He also said what keeps him up at night and wakes him up in the morning is asking himself, how can I motivate the coaches in this company who are out there in the trenches trying to help others? How can I equip and motivate and empower them to reach their own goals, to live more life, to pay off debt, to grow their teams and pay it forward and help more and more people to get out of debt and get healthy financially and physically? The fact that we have a CEO who fully admitted this morning on a call that this has been hard and that hard is okay should inspire each and every one of us to adopt the same mentality, the exact same thing. He referenced a time period back when the Team Beachbody Network part of the business was just forming, and they would have board meetings, and the board members would say, Carl, why don't we just go back to the infomercial business? It was very lucrative. It was easier. This whole network marketing thing is too hard. It's too hard. And Carl said he told them then, and he stands by this today, that bringing in the network marketing aspect into what he was trying to do was the only way to truly help more people. That the infomercial business was lucrative and it was successful, and it created a $500 million a year business for the company, but it wasn't helping people in a deep and meaningful way, and that's where his heart is. And it was hard. And it reminded me of the story in the Bible when Moses led the people out of Egypt. He led the Israelites out of Egypt, and they were excited at first, but then when it got hard, and they got tired of eating manna in the desert, and they got tired of eating quail in the desert, and they asked Moses, why don't we just go back to Egypt? It was easier. Everything was easier there. Moses asked them to believe in the vision of the promised land and that God would provide for them. And he said, we got to do the hard thing to get to the better place. And we've got to stick together. And I'm going to lead you there. I'm willing to go. I'm willing to do the hard thing, to face uncertainty, to travel to a destination that I'm not even sure where it is. And that's what Carl said this morning. And that's what I'm asking you to do now, is trust me that I'm just enough ahead of you in this business that I can see things that you can't see. And I can look back on the place in my business when I was where you are. And I know that if you just keep fighting for your goals, if you just keep believing in your dream for your life, and if you just keep pushing forward, the sea will be parted and you will walk across on dry land and you will reach your promised land that God has in store for you now, here on earth. The Bible tells us that we don't have to wait for heaven to experience eternal life with Jesus Christ. We have that hope now. We have it now, and we are called to live it out so that others can see the light and the hope and the work within us that they need to be drawn to. And I will not apologize for linking what I do with Beachbody with my faith. They are one and the same for me. I will not feel guilty about earning an income when I spend countless hours and thoughts and notes and calendars and plans trying to help my challenge groups and trying to help my team to reach their goals. I do that all of my own free will. I could sell a challenge pack and say, good luck with that, sayonara, like all the other network marketing companies do. You know, they sell people a product and they're like, good luck with that. Let me know when you're ready to reorder. We are not distributors. We are coaches. And I will not feel bad about earning an income from a sale of a product that pays me $30 a month to have somebody purchase Shakeology for me. I get a $30 commission. That doesn't even begin to cover the hours I've spent on creating documents of recipe lists and mixing instructions and putting together challenge groups to help these people be successful with their shake. Posting on Facebook all the time, trying to keep people motivated and encouraged and empowered to keep going in their health and fitness journey. I won't apologize for that. God didn't create us to live in poverty. And there's nothing wrong with earning money for helping people. So for me, my faith, my business are one and the same. And yes, it can be hard. Yes, you can be like the Israelites and ask to go back to Egypt because it was easier and it's harder than you thought it would be. But I'm telling you right now that we are in a place with the world at our fingertips. Everything is open before us and everything is possible if you just trust and believe and engage in our systems that we have in this team. Right now, I'm running a Coach Basics boot camp using our Coaching 101 video protocol in addition to some other information to help not only my new coaches, but yours to reach Emerald rank, to learn this business, and to grow. I'm doing that for you, and I don't mind one bit because, like I said, nobody does that for me, and I want to help you. But all you people in this team that are pushing for Diamond, I need you to step up. Your call to action is to not only hit Success Club yourself, at least Success Club 5, aim for 10, but hit 5, but to have your coaches on your team hit Success Club as well and rank advanced to Emerald. And that means you're going to have to get in there and get your hands dirty. You have to get in three-way messages with them and the people they're talking to about coaching, and you have to 5-step process and form with them and for them to teach them how to do it. I have to give major props to Jessica Heckel for something she did yesterday. I was in a message with her and one of her coaches who has been resurrected from the dead with being inactive and on the sidelines for like 2 years now. Jessica Heckel was messaging with her coach about how to help her friend sign up as a coach under her. Jessica was feeding her, okay, say this, now say this, now tell her this, now ask her this, giving her a script to follow piece by piece by piece. And her coach was coming back to her saying, okay, she said this, now what do I do next? That is why Jessica's team is exploding right now. That's why she has a solid diamond rank and is probably going to be 2-star very, very shortly because she is getting her hands dirty and she is helping her coaches to recruit. I can't get down that deep and help you with that. I just can't. I'm one person and I can't do that for all of you. You are going to have to step out and face that fear of being a leader. I've been there. I know the sweaty palms and dripping armpit nervousness that comes when you're like, oh crap, I'm about to be a diamond coach, or I'm a diamond coach, and I don't know how to help these people. I don't know how to help my coaches hit Emerald. You're going to have to get in there and get your hands dirty and figure it out the same way you did when you ran your first clean eating challenge. The same way you felt when you posted your results for the first time on Facebook. You have to keep allowing that sweaty palm, fear-filled anxiety moment of not feeling certain that you have what it takes to do it anyway. And to get dirty, and to get sweaty, and to punch fear in the face, and create the kind of change in your team that's going to give your coaches confidence to then turn around to their coaches and do the same thing. It duplicates. Because I helped Jessica this same way in 3-way messages or messaging her back and forth. She would send me screenshots of what someone was saying, and I would tell her, okay, so now tell them this or ask them this. Because I did that with her, now she's turning around and she's doing it with someone else. If you are my personally sponsored coach and you're pushing for Diamond and you reach out to me and you say, I need some help, I will help you. I will. But you have to do what I say, and you have to do it quickly, and you can't give me a bunch of BS excuses as to why it's not working. Because it does work. I wouldn't be sitting here at almost 5-star Diamond with multitudes of emeralds and multitudes of people pushing for Diamond with 716 coaches on our team now if it didn't work. But you have to do it. And you have to let it be hard. And you have to be okay with hard. You just have to. One thing I noticed on that call this morning is that out of the 100 people that were invited to be on, there were only 49. Yep, only 49 people live on that Zoom call. The reality is that only about 10 to 20% of the people that join your team or join your challenge groups will be successful. We'll see it through. We'll finish the program. We'll do your trainings. We'll duplicate your systems, and we'll actually build success for themselves. Only about 10 to 20%. So the fact that there were almost 50% of the people on that call this morning shows you that the higher up you get in this company, the higher that percentage goes. And that's a good thing, a really good thing. But I want you to understand that even at that level, of the top 100 coaches in the West region, only half made time to get on that call this morning. You will have people that disappoint you. You will have people that quit. You will have people who you invest in and offer help to and equip and empower who say, I don't have time for that today. I've got something else to do. Okay? I have a plaque on my wall that says, where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. It's from Matthew 6:21. And time is precious. Time is one of our treasures. And I'm asking you to value our team, our purpose, our vision, our call to serve and help others and live out hope in our own lives and in the lives of other people. I'm asking you to put your time into this business, because it will be the most rewarding thing that you do for your family's financial future, for your health, and for the people around you that God has called you to serve. Hands down. And I can say that because I'm living it. I'm living it right now. Before I stop this video, I just want to let each and every one of you know that I see you. I do. For all my new coaches and my coaches that are pushing for the diamond, I have your Facebook page marked where I get a notification every time you post. And I may not always make it over there to like your post or comment. I try to really hard, and I want to give you that feedback. But I see you, and I'm watching you, and I know who's working hard, and I know who to invest my time in based on what you're doing externally on social media. Cindy Hooks, perfect example of completely being relentless about sharing her journey on social media. Go to her Facebook page and check it out. Jessica Heckel, relentless about sharing her journey and doing it in a way that is drawing people to her by the dozens. There's several others of you that are doing well. Amy Hoffman comes to mind. Guys, she already has more than 10 successful points for this month. So does Jessica. You know, you guys are absolutely killing it. And then I see others who kind of toe dip with their business. Post about Beachbody for a little while, and you go back to complaining and being negative. And then you post about your results with 21 Day Fix, and then you go back to, slacked again this week. I just can't seem to get it together. I don't know what I'm going to do. And then you go back to, hey, I'm starting a clean eating challenge. And that yo-yo effect in you is reflected in my Coach Online office when I look at Success Club points and volume and team growth. Yo-yo or non-existent. So my call to action for you today is to hit Success Club this month. Today is the 17th of June. You have plenty of time left in the month. I'm only at Success Club 5 right now, and I have to get to at least 13 in order to earn the Success Club party at Summit. And I will do it because it's non-negotiable for me. You can do it. You just need to take out a piece of paper right now, and you need to go to your Facebook page or Instagram or wherever you're working social media, and you need to go to every post that you've done for the past week and write down the name of every person who liked or commented on any post that you did about recipes, Shakeology, healthy eating, challenge groups, your own results, any kind of results that you've shared from other people. You need to go pay attention to who liked it and who commented on it, and you need to make a list, and you need to have at least 50 people on that list. 20 is good, but you need to aim for 50 people on that list, and you need to go through there one by one and message or call or text each person and say, I noticed that you liked my post about my Shakeology recipe yesterday. Do you have some health and fitness goals that you're working on that I could help you get started with? Do not say no for anybody on your list. Don't you dare say no for them. Give them the privilege and honor of deciding for themselves. There's a 50-50 shot they're going to say yes. But if you don't ever reach out and contact them, that's a 100% chance that it's a no. I'd rather have 50-50 odds, personally. Okay? Make that list and contact them. If you contact 50 people, you are going to get 5 that will jump on board with you. Guess what that represents? That's 10%. 10 to 20% of the people that you talk to, invite, and bring onto your challenge groups and team will be successful. So you got to talk to 50 to get 5. If you have 5 people that say yes to your challenge group this month, that's Success Club 10. It's that easy, y'all. It is that easy. Make a list of 50, contact every one of them, and catch up on life and ask them about their health goals. Health is on the mind of every person in America these days. It is. They're already thinking about it. It's all over the news. It's all over the media. It's all over the web. It's on their, they go to the doctor for any reason. Everybody's talking about the health crisis in this country, the obesity, the heart disease, the diabetes. Everybody's talking about it. It's not going to come out of nowhere as a Beachbody coach. If you message somebody who liked your post and ask them, what goals do you have that I can help you with? And if you do that for 50 people, 5, I guarantee you, and I want you to come back and let me know if I'm wrong. I want you to tell me, Randy, you were wrong. Okay? All 50 said no. And I guarantee you, if that happens, there's something wrong with the way you're talking to them. And we can fix that. Okay? Just be personable and go out there and help people. Talk to 50, get your 5, hit Success Club this month, and help your coaches do the same thing. Second call to action is that if you're pushing for Diamond, it's time to hit it. We had our Push to Diamond training. A lot of you got close. A couple of you, well, one of you from my team, another one from Brandy's, actually earned the money pot. Congratulations to Jessica and Lainey for earning the right to get prize money. But if you're pushing for Diamond, you just need to do it already. You need to hit it. You just need to do it. 2 or 3 of you, of my personally sponsored coaches, and several of Brandy's, a couple of Melissa's and Jessica's, are so close that you could literally breathe hot air on it and make a design. Okay, you're that close. Just do it. Get in there and help your coaches at Emerald. Get in there and make a difference for your team. Go help them and hit Diamond already. Quit thinking that it's some elusive thing out there in your future that you'll get to someday. You won't if you don't just get in there and make it happen. So do it. You know what to do. You know what to do. You have everything you need to make it happen. Guys, we've had a tough couple of weeks for a lot of us on a personal level. I know that, you know that. And yet somehow, even with all that going on, God continues to show me that he's doing something amazing in our lives because we still climbed in rank through May, even with having some struggles. Brandy and I have really been struggling for a couple of months now, just trying to get ourselves back motivated after an exhausting 6 months of really working our butts off. We've seen it in a lot of you guys too with health issues and personal issues. We've been through that already during this video. But whatever's plaguing you, I highly encourage you to look at that obstacle, see how God is using it to make you better, or tell Satan to get the heck out of Dodge, that you're not believing his lies anymore, that you are a son of the Most High God and of the risen Savior Jesus Christ, and you will not be held back by negativity, by self-doubt, by fear, by lies of deception telling you that you're not good enough. No more with any of that. You've got to move forward. You've got to take action. You can do this. If I can, you can. Our team is amazing. We are not normal. What we have with this group is not normal. That's why people like Alexia and Jackie want to come near our team, because they don't have good upline support either, and they need somewhere to belong to help them. And we welcome them with open arms. And there's a couple others too that are hanging out on our team page because they need what our team has, and they would kill to be in a team like ours. So I'm encouraging all of you to pull yourself up by your bootstraps, get confident, be secure in the vision of who we are and what we are, and go out there and talk to 50 people until you get, you know what, talk to as many people as it takes until you get 5 that want to join your challenge group or join your team. Okay? That's what you got to do. Next Wednesday, I'm hosting a coach sneak peek. But there's a kicker. Only my personally sponsored coaches who signed up with me within the last year can add their prospects to this coach open house. Anybody who is diamond rank or close to it needs to host their own coach open house or sneak peek in a separate group. It's time for me to kick you guys out of the nest a little bit, and you need to go host your own coach open house or coach sneak peek. If you're new, if you just signed with me in the last year and you are not yet Emerald, or you are Emerald, or you're kind of early past Emerald trying to push for Ruby, if you're in that kind of zone, you get to be in my coach open house, and you get to invite as many people as you want to join us for the open house. And if you can use the protocol that I use to run your own. You can copy my posts verbatim if you want to. You can use my videos, whatever you want. I encourage you to make your own, but you can use mine if you want, and you need to run your own. So next Wednesday, you need to start advertising now for open house or sneak peek, whatever you want to call it. Next Wednesday through Sunday, that is June the 24th through Sunday the 28th. Get some massive recruiting going to end out the month and hit Success Club and add people to this amazing team because they deserve to have what we have. I love you guys. Continuing to pray for all of you that are going through some rough times, and I'm here to help you. But I also need you to get to work because we got to do what's hard, and we got to do it every day because it's worth it.